Hello, welcome to the Gillings School of Global Public Health, Gillings Lunch and Learn Prep session. Today, we will be talking about several different parts of the Gillings Lunch and Learn event. We're going to talk a little bit about the purpose of this program, how the event is set up, what happens before, during, and after the event, and then some steps for you to use in order to follow up with the alumni that you had a chance to meet during the session. Let's start with the overall purpose of the program. The purpose of the program is to create a relaxed and enjoyable environment where you can meet with an alumni and ask them questions about their career, how they were able to get to where they are, and also gain some insight about how to move forward in your own career endeavors. If you're interested in other individuals or other majors, please make sure to check out our schedule to learn a little bit more about who else we're going to be bringing over the next semesters. Now let's move into what happens during the event. Upon arrival, you will be asked to sign in on an iPad. The reason why we have you do this is because we only have 10 people that can come to this event, as well as ordering 10 lunches for students. So we want to make sure that everybody who signed up does participate. You will be escorted into the room where there will be a very large round table with the alumni at the head of it. You will have an assigned seat. At your assigned seat will be 3 items. The first item will be your name tag for you to put on your lapel. The next item will be a sheet that talks about the actual alumni, a little information about them, their professional picture, and some contact information, as well as a little bit of room for you to write notes on. And the third thing that will be there will be the lunch that you ordered. But before we get started with the event, there are a couple of rules that I would like for you to note. The first note is when you do get your name tag, please make sure that it is on the right-hand side. The reason why we do that is when someone shakes your hand, it makes it an easy landing point for the eyes to look up and see your name clearly. The second thing you want to make sure is to turn off all cell phones. All electronic devices and cell phones should not be visible during the time of the meeting. The only time that you can bring one out is if you're trying to check the time. If you are caught with an electronic device, you will be escorted out of the room with little distraction, of course. It is advisable for you to stay the entire time of the lunch. However, if you cannot stay the entire time and you know that you have a class shortly thereafter, the intended time, then please let your alumni know this so that it is not surprising or rude or disruptive to the rest of the group. And we do ask that you come at least dressed business casual or smart casual. We certainly understand for special circumstances if that is not, if you're not able to do that. But for the most part, if you are, please make sure to come in professional dress if possible. Well, and if you're not sure what that means, let's talk about that. For individuals who dress as a male, here is a picture of several different ranges of professional dress. The one that we look forward to is the business casual, smart casual. Business casual can be khakis or a nice pair of slacks with a button down, short sleeve or long sleeve. Smart casual is with a blazer, sometimes made in another fabric, jeans, or a button down and jeans with smart shoes. For individuals who dress as a female, right here you see a range of different types of dress, but for the ladies, I would suggest doing a business casual or smart casual, which would be slacks, maybe a cardigan set, maybe a nice blouse with slacks or a skirt, or jeans and a blazer. All right, so let's talk about what one should do before the event begins. it is advisable that you take some time to research who the alumni is that you are going to be meeting with. Sometimes it helps to create additional points for you to bring up when you first initially meet the alumni, as well as a way to connect a little bit deeper with them. Another thing to bring along are questions. The alumni will already have a battery of questions to answer for the group. That will only take up 20 minutes of the meeting. The remainder of the meeting will be up to you or other individuals in the session to come up with questions to continue to engage the alumni. And third, it is a good idea to have an intro already prepared. It's a very quick intro, nothing too complicated. When you are upon your arrival in the room, and once all parties are present, we're going to go around the room and have everyone introduce themselves. So make sure that you have your 60-second cell created, just going over your name, the degree program that you're going to be finishing when you graduate, and maybe even a little bit about why you like the program, or why you came to it, or whatever you want the alumni to know about yourself. During the event, there are several things that one can do to ensure that the alumni is received well. One is to, upon arrival, shake hands with the alumni at some point. After putting on your name tag, settling in, finding your place, making sure you take the time to individually shake their hands and thank them for coming to our school. Once the event actually gets started and the lunch begins, it's a good idea to make sure that you engage the alumni with questions. I prefer not to have long periods of silence happen during the meeting. So if you see that there's a long silence and you have a burning question, go ahead and ask. And make sure that you continue to engage in conversation with that alumni, or if the event starts a little bit and you want to mingle, make sure you're engaging in conversation. Go up to the alumni, ask them further questions that you may not have wanted others to hear out loud. And of course, make sure you're having fun. We put this event together not only for you to network and add to your networking cadre, but also for you to enjoy yourselves, get a great meal, and have a great time. If you do find yourself mingling with the alumni or anyone else, and you get off the topic of careers and where they went, how they made it, try to make sure that your conversation is light and positive. I probably wouldn't complain about anything, and also try to avoid discussions that might be very divisive, such as politics, religion, sex, and money. After the event, there are several things that you can do to make sure you're maintaining this relationship. The first step is to thank them once again for coming and visiting, giving you such great information that you'll be able to take and use as you're going through the remainder of your program at Gillings. Maybe ask for a business card if you want to, or give your business card to the alumni if you have some made. And make sure that you throw away all of your trash so that the room is available for the next class that will be entering in. Once you've left the event, and after maybe you've gone home and the event is over and the day is over, you want to take some time to prepare for the next step, which will be actually building and developing relationships. But in order to do that, you have to get organized. So this is just one step, one person to a whole list of individuals that I would hope that you will reach out to and get to know throughout the process of your career here at Gillings. On your networking sheet, there are several things you should note about the people that you meet: their name, when and how you met them, the company they work for, the phone number that they have, the email address, their LinkedIn, how that person can help you and how you can help them, and the next steps or the next time you're going to reach out to them. This will keep you organized throughout your time here at Gillings so that when you leave this institution, you have a whole list of individuals to reach out to ask for help and advice as you continue with your career endeavors. But really the key to building relationships is learning the fine art of following up. This is the part where most students absolutely overlook these amazing opportunities to deepen the relationship. Finding the individuals, reaching out to them for the first time is just the beginning, but it's deepening the relationship that actually helps you to grow your relationships with that individual. And those types of things, some of the things that you can do to deepen the relationship is ask further questions. This is just the first time that you're going to meet with them. But maybe there's another question that comes up, or maybe there's something on your resume that you'd like to get some answers for. So send them a message about it. While you're in classes, you may come across great articles or read amazing books that you feel that person would benefit from. Let them know about it. You might even find out about that alumni's particular career milestones. You might see that they won an award, or that they wrote a new book, or maybe they have an article out there. Go ahead and congratulate them when you see those things. Doing things like that will keep you top of mind with that employer or alumni, so that when you are ready to apply for positions, you'll be the first that they think of. And here are some other examples of how you can write follow-up emails after the event is over. I have two examples here for you to examine. The first example is one that's telling this or asking the alumni for further information, to say thank you for the work that they have done, and that they look forward to working with them again or talking to them soon. The second note talks a little bit about asking for an information interview, or deepening the relationship by having another interaction with them at some point later in the future. Whatever you decide to do, however you decide to grow your personal network, Career Services is here for you. If you are interested in making an appointment to learn more about networking or how to connect with an employer or an alumni or deepening the relationship, please don't hesitate to make an appointment at University Career Services. Just go to the handshake button where you are able to then make an appointment with Camille or someone on main campus. Thank you.